If you haven't heard of the ASMRcraft server before, this is a Java and Bedrock compatible server, open to all fans of ASMR. We have about 900 people on the Discord, and it's a thriving and bustling community. So if you'd like to find out more information about how you can join, see the link in the description of this video. Join the Discord and find out more. So we are making our way slowly but surely through the player shopping district. This is a region of the world of ASMRcraft that is central to the ever-changing economy on the server. I won't go into too much detail about how the economy works, as that is something you can discover on the Discord. But as you can see, you can make shops which are ranging from the basic general store type design to a casino, which was made by Guy Name. And this is just a kind of fast look or surface level overview of a good number of the shops that can be found in the shopping district. The names of those who have built the shops, or at the very least own the land that the shops are built on, can be seen just above my hotbar. This is an IKEA, a very large one which has been in construction for roofing that it must have a very strong centre of gravity or good foundations for it to maintain its balance. But I suppose that just adds to its magical nature. All of these builds just look, in my opinion, so much better with the shader pack on. Not much interiorly, but I'm sure that will be added in time. And over here is a little barn type thing, or a little cattle house with this huge wall, which I believe has now been finished on all four sides. A massive cactus farm within, and a few other small little storage areas. Overall, I really like this place. I think it's seriously impressive. And Kizkawa, or Anuk, I apologise actually, that's his name now. Kizkawa / Anuk has created something absolutely beautiful here. So we move on now down the list to Apollos, if that's pronounced correctly. Apollos, I think, is basing with maybe 1, 2 or even 3 other people. I do forget. But the main area is owned by Apollos and Adam. Or maybe Adam is next door. There are a number of quite what I would maybe term standard sort of Minecraft houses. Well, not quite. More sort of modified Minecraft houses, stone, oak wood, but certainly fancier than a standard Minecraft house. A watchtower in one of the corners, and a couple of little farms on the outskirts outside of the boundary in a lovely hillside area with plains and acacia biome surrounding. I am a big fan. This area is owned, I believe, by both Astro and Harvey. We're getting a teensy bit of lag, and I think that might be due to just rendering in a couple of the farms that they have, although they don't look like they're currently active, so probably wrong about that, but less of an aesthetic area, more of a functional one. And I think people like to separate the beauty from the money, if that makes any sense. Producing money to then be able to make beautiful things, I suppose. We're going to check out I'm missing out the ones with the double dots here and there, not this one but here and there, because generally that means that it's a home I've set, so I don't have to repeat myself or anything like that. This Bewitching's solo area, although I believe they are also basing with a couple of other people, which we will come to later in the video. A nice place, modern in its design, beautifully located. I like the simplicity of it, yet despite that it's not a type of build that I think I could build particularly effectively. See a beacon in the distance there, so it's clearly not a uninhabited area, but it does look quite secluded. Moving on to Cherry ASMR, I would recommend checking out her channel if you haven't already. She makes very good content, half built, but making its way to being very, very nice. I think we've covered it before, so we're going to move on now to Fuddles, the rickety raft as seen earlier. So again, we will keep moving on. Soto, who is a very active member of the community. I see them online quite often. Got their own little area. Doesn't seem as though they are basing with anyone in particular, at least from what I have seen over the course of the season. A nice underground area with ample storage, and I always appreciate the ample use of spruce, respecting the need to vault the ceilings and keep it nicely physically possible. I always like that. Plenty of room to expand with significant farming space underground. I do like a nice underground build, but I think this season personally I'm going to try to keep myself above ground. Lovely fire pit to finish off, and something that I discovered that I thought was quite funny. Base of Getchy with a bell next to it. I thought that was a nice touch. Just something a bit more personal, I suppose. The fire pit is a nice addition as well. I quite like that. Somewhere to sit around with friends or even on your own and relax. And now make our way to Goose Enterprises, which is, I think, the largest group base on the server, alongside, I think, maybe the group base that Adam is in, or there is another one called Yolestown, but we'll come on to that. Making our way through the wonderful golden expanse of the wheat fields into a barn. Now, Goose Enterprises, I'm going to attempt to inform you what it consists of. Goose, of course. Mini Crisis. Oblivion ASMR. Kira. Havoc. Harvey. Hannah, I think, is in Goose Enterprises. I might be wrong though. I think she is. And I'm sure there are others, because they're quite a large group base. Ooh, I think I might have to post that in the description or something. But we're currently looking through Havoc's castle and making our way around the fields and taking a look in each of the buildings. But oh, Crypto Nurg, I know he's, or Krypton Nurg, he's part of it as well, I'm pretty sure. We've got a nice trader hall here. They very much dominate the economy of the server. 2 or 3, maybe even 4 of the members of Goose Enterprises comprise the top, probably 5, quite honestly. Oh, Teenage Pensioner, of course. Moses is probably part of Goose Enterprises as well. I do apologise, guys. I do apologise for forgetting who is in this group base. That is my mistake. That is actually Mini Crisis in there, I think, working on some interior design. And it would actually probably be a good recommendation to you guys that if you are in a group base, or generally if you're building on only if you particularly want to, but as a general rule of thumb, I think it's a good idea. That way, when I come and visit for a tour, or if anyone else visits for a tour, they can give the proper credit. I'm almost certain I have missed out a couple of people. Enhanced Demigod is another one. He is definitely part of this group base. We're getting there, guys. Thankfully, there is a lot to cover in this group base. So, I have had the time to sift through my brain and remember who is in the base. Huge space underneath, which I believe they are filling with all of their money-making farms. Hugely impressed with the industrial prowess of this base, headed, of course, by none other than your squirming goose on the server. I am a big fan of this place. Technically, I am a member, but I am yet to really even kind of think about making a place, building something in GE. Mostly because I'm enjoying having my own little area to work on. But in time, I probably will come over to GE and make something myself. If they will allow me, of course, as it is now quite a difficult group base to get into with the size of the base itself, so perhaps it is invite only at this point. I say all of this tongue-in-cheek, of course, but yes, I think I will stick to my own area for now and then come over at some point. If you're wondering what the bomb timer is on the right, that is part of a mini game which is going to be a big event on the server soon. Designed by Precrafted. It's very fun, and I would recommend checking the announcements on the Discord for more information on how you can get involved with that. We have plenty of events going on. Currently there is a PvP event which is now closed to applications, but we are always making new events, giving people the opportunity to win lots of in-game money, and usually the winner will receive Discord Nitro as well. So go check out the Discord if you haven't already. But GE, looking absolutely fantastic. Very, very, very impressive. I'm looking forward to seeing how it all turns out in a month's time when the season 3 starts to wrap up. However long away that will be. But I am very, very excited to see how this area is going to develop. Bustling with activity and plenty to look forward to, no doubt at all. We'll move on now to individuals again. I don't think we have a group base coming up anytime soon. This is a player called Gremlin underscore 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 underscore. Rolls off the tongue very easily, that name. under the shopping district where I expect he's going to start a shop at some point. Move on now to guy name, the developer and creator of the casino in the shopping district. Pardon me, I just hiccup. I did an ASMR hiccup. I should probably take a drink. But this is kind of a nice little area. It is mostly a oak wood structure, it looks like. And I have to say, I've seen guy names builds from probably, I don't know, maybe season 1, or I think it might even be earlier, when we had the original server. And they all have this quite similar aesthetic, so I'm a big fan. Looking forward to seeing how it develops. Harvey has his own little kind of quaint area with animals roasting over a fire, it looks like. Still alive, happy to say, which is maybe not particularly ASMR, but there we go. This is a little thing that I decided I would go along with for the purpose of the tour built by Harvey. Potentially Havoc as well. I know they do a lot of building together, but this area was definitely recommended to me by Harvey. A massive, very, very impressive elevator. I haven't got a clue how Harvey made this, but it is seriously impressive, and it takes you down to a sort of massively hollowed out area under Goose Enterprises, which I expect is planned to be filled with plenty of farms. Maybe it has been hollowed out from the resources, but I suspect not. I suspect not. So now we're going to move on past Harvey to Indigo X Mirage. I think this player has several little setups around the server, but I'm intrigued by this one. Apparently very interested in the arrow and the story that preceded it. A nice little secluded wooden cabin built by Indigo Mirage. I like the use of carpets. It's not something that I often do, but I always do appreciate it. A nice little addition to any build. And in a wonderful location as well. I'd probably quite like to know where a lot of these places are. I could obviously figure it out by going there and looking at the coordinates. Wouldn't be difficult, but I didn't want to do it at the time, just in case anyone didn't want their location specifically revealed to everyone. We've moved on now to It's Judah, and I remember being really impressed by this area and the sort of compound nature of it. A sort of deep slate, or yes, I think there's a deep slate monument exterior design for It's Judah's portal frame. Very interesting. And a nice little they're very unique. And again, looking forward to seeing how this area develops. Another wonderful location at the base of a large mountain, and by the looks of it surrounded by forestation. I actually remember, just like I did now, I almost missed some of the exterior builds of this place a large bit. I feel probably better not to explore that too much. A big tower, likely a watchtower for the area. I can imagine Judah up there, peering over the edges of the turret, looking for intruders. And a kind of floating bridge type thing, giving easy access to a plains biome on the opposite side of the forest that they currently inhabit. So that's its Judah. A very eclectic mix of building types here, and it's difficult to make it work, but I think they are making it work. Onto its Jake and his cozy camp. I saw him advertise this fairly often on the Discord, and I loved the way it looked. The actually, advertisement is probably the wrong way to describe it. He posted some pictures in pics, so I suppose more just letting people know what he's been up to. Certainly not an advertisement to join the cozy camp, as I believe this is meant to be more of a kind of secluded getaway than a mass area for inhabiting. I really like it. I really, really like it. A small component of the group base Ye Old Town, which I think we're making our way into now. A huge skeletal structure of what is going to be quite the mansion. Maybe it's going to house some farms, I'm not sure. But this is Adam's Ye Old Town. I decided not to explore it too much now because I did think I would get onto it later, alphabetically. But we are looking generally at the outskirts of the group base for the context of where the cozy camp is. I think I couldn't help but get distracted by little secretive builds here and there, and I was intrigued by this one built into the side of the mountain with a sort of snow roof. And then I was astounded by what just seemed to be an unreasonable population of bees that just seemed to grow and grow and grow enormous bee farm, which, if memory serves me correct, was also suggested to me to check out by Adam. So, that is the culprit of Bee Mountain. Another mystery solved by TheASMRMedic. Anyway, that's their area. Very, very sort of surface level covered. We're moving on now, just back through the shopping district. I think we're about to teleport on to the next person. It's funny how close they are, but I never realised just how close they were to the shopping district. This is an army. A nice place that I set home at quite a while ago when they joined, but never actually visited until now, and quite a lot of development has occurred. Now, ideally, I would like to cover as much of the server as possible, but it has been a long tour to complete in one sitting. So I think realistically I will need to end my dubbing here and leave the rest of the tour to part 2. I'm going through it alphabetically, so don't worry. Your area will be covered in the next tour. It is an absolute pleasure to tour all of your builds, from big to small, from simplistic to elaborate, and I'm looking forward to seeing further development in the server over time. We've recently had an influx of people on the server and the Discord, caused quite a lot by ASMR Gamer Ryan, or Gaming Ryan ASMR, I forget which way around it is, and his very popular TikToks and streams. So if you come on now, after watching this tour, it's a very busy place, but one that we still try our very best to maintain relaxation and calmness on, and we are striving for that. I'm currently at Notorious Base, but I think the previous 2 people that I visited, including this one, I'm going to tour properly and start with these people on the part 2 of the tour, so that they don't kind of miss out, I suppose, on a proper coverage. I've used the last couple of minutes as a sort of outro, so I think that's only fair. So guys, I hope you've enjoyed this initial tour of the server. I will see you